in Reformed churches, we talk about this much more freely than in more broadly evangelical churches.
And I should say there are historical reasons for that, but
Yes.
there are also theological reasons with our
Yes.
doctrine of the covenant.
Yes.
That we have a more robust theological foundation upon which to build our understanding of education. So, we'll have some reading in the description, some links to some books that might be useful on that. But you're right, we do speak about it more frequently and more freely in the Reformed Church, and especially in the continental tradition, because oftentimes the families of a church would create their own family association and then establish their own Christian school.
Yes. So I think first and foremost for churches, like one of the most important things you can do is talk about Christian education and help your families. Like some families didn't grow up in a Reformed church and they don't know about these things and they don't have that understanding and that background. And it's good just to bring it up and help them to understand the importance of giving your kids an education that is Christian. And then practically, churches often have facilities, which is something that can be used by homeschool groups, even some Christian day schools meet in churches and help use their facilities. So churches can be generous in supporting the work of local Christian schools, either homeschool co-op or private school, by sharing their facility. Another way to do it is through scholarship funds. And we've seen this done in a couple different ways in churches. One church we were part of had a scholarship fund that was part of the church's budget. And so families in the church could donate to the church and the church administered the fund.
Well, it wasn't exactly in the budget so much as it
It's
was
sort
under
of
the
like-
church's control. It was an account the church
Yes,
managed.
it was the church's account.
Yeah.
Our church has a fund at Westlake where the school manages the scholarship fund and anyone can donate to the Children of Hope OPC Scholarship Fund, and it's managed by the school, and every year you can apply. So anyone who attends our church can apply for scholarship funds, and then the school awards scholarship funds every year. And so there's several families from our church who benefit from this every year.
And several families donate to it, but also our church donates to it out of our general fund as well, under the guidance of the session and ultimately the approval of the members of the church who approve the budget and whatnot. So that's another very helpful way where if you are a member of Hope OPC, we have it set up where you can receive pretty significant financial relief for sending your kids to a private Christian school. Whereas that's above and beyond. It's distinct from the type of financial relief you might receive from the financial care packages or aid packages that the school offers to everyone.
Right.
So that there are ways to do that. If you're interested in finding out, details on how we structured that, then please, write in and we'll connect you. We've got an email at mail@reformedforum.org, or we can send you over. I don't know if you want to give your general Westlake email out, but there we can connect you to the appropriate people to find out details, because I imagine many other people are listening with Christian schools and officers of the church who might be interested in setting such a thing up for themselves.
I think it's a fantastic way to support families, and also for churches, rather than just making a general donation to the school, you can make sure that your donations to the school are going to benefit the kids in your congregation.